Good thing. All right, let me share my screen here. All righty. So, Mark and I were talking to a prospect yesterday who had, when we were walking through Jess's demo dashboard, we had the embedded Google Doc, and we're kind of going through the different possibilities of the iframes you could put in. One of the things we brought up was Google Sheets, which, as a BigQuery user, they mentioned that using the connected sheet functionality there in BigQuery could be interesting to see about feeding data through from a sheet embedded in Omni back to the database and then seeing that result out in Omni directly, effectively just giving us like a way to input data right directly to the database. So with the help of Ariel here, we got a nice little demo flow of how we can do this. So for example, in this table on the left here, I can come in and just start changing. We can move like a bunch of these statuses. Maybe something happened where we actually only want to have a few brands left and we want to discontinue almost all of these. So we can see if I go ahead and do that, I can now see all the different discontinue types over here on the table in the middle and on the chart on the right. We can see it's not anywhere near that same proportion. If I go ahead in the dashboard and just run without cache, we'll go ahead and let that load. Now we can see all of these status has been updated to discontinue. There's actually no TBDs left, which aligns with what we see in the table in Excel or Google Sheets, as well as the table here. And we can also see the chart has updated itself as well. In terms of what's going on under the hood, we can just go into the workbook real quick. So for the Google Sheet itself, we can just see the iframe. We're just going into Google. We're taking the raw URL and just dropping it in this source tag here within the iframe tag. And then these two other sheets are really just pulling from the brand status table that's getting updated back in BigQuery and joining back on the existing data we have and some of our demo data for products as well.
Very cool.